morning. I think we're live. I don't know how Tarva knew I was gonna start the stream right about now, but I did. So you're the first person I see. Andrew, hello. RJ in Colorado, good morning. So we're on a different device. Pixel 4. An older phone that I have. I'd never seen somebody do that before. That was weird. Pieta, good morning. Let's see. We shouldn't have any service issues along this path if it was the iPhone 12 mini. But not for me. Anyway, Kaz, good morning. Let me know how everything looks. There's no 60 frames a second on Android phones with Prism, unfortunately. Yeah, Andrew, really trying here. Arjun, good morning. RJ, always relative. Now I'm looking at this club car. I have to stop for a second because, you know, this helipad isn't big, but the fact that they have a club car for this space, it's a bit extravagant. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Mia, good morning. Good to see you. The Aqua Jeep is here. Is it not very clear today? Oh, yes, sir. 5075 doubling up. A $20 Canadian super sticker today. Thank you. Oh, there's that Tesla I always see here. He's arriving. Thanks again, yes, sir. Always consistent, except today. Doubly consistent. Dave S. the GOAT. Yeah, on this phone, with your theory, we should have no problems along this path. Yeah, Andrew, I guess it is a little bit of an odd area, but it's the quickest helicopter access to Midtown that we have. A weird thing to say. You'd think they'd have some sort of a helipad on top of a high-rise somewhere nearby with a lounge and all that, but, you know, they have what they have. Oh, that was a slight topple. I think I pulled the cord too much. Hopefully this phone does a little bit better than the iPhone 8 on the video and the HDR. It's not, Pixel phones are never really known for video, but this in. Okay. We're going to use the pixel sound. You should be able to hear me now. Katie says it's been buffering. Has it been buffering? So right now I'm not using any external microphone. It's just whatever's on my Pixel. Mina said not good. Sound is good. Before it was too loud. Well, before I could actually adjust it because it was on the Rode microphone. Now it's on the Pixel's internal audio. Why it's so quiet, I have no idea. But I still want to know why the external microphone stopped working on this. I thought I got this adapter for it to be okay. Arjun, yes, I had a cold brew iced coffee. No ice, technically, but it's still cold. Can I shout a little? I'm not one to really yell very loudly. Bones photo, hello. You turned your sound up. Well, if my Rode wireless mic was too loud the first time, you might have had to turn down your volume initially. Because I might have accidentally pressed the decibel button on it. This is the Pixel 4. But I'm not sure why the microphone's not working externally. Katie, that we're familiar with, but today I'm not sure. Yeah, I had to unplug the microphone, it's just not plugged in. It's not very windy today, so I think we'll be okay in terms of wind noise, but it sounds like I'm quiet. My favorite place to vacation or vocation? The gimbal seems unstable. Uh-oh. I think it's because I unplugged the wire and it was balanced for the wire. And the small change in weight might affect it. Is it wobbling a lot? If it's an issue, I can definitely try to adjust it again. It's Friday, I need to take the rest of the day off. If only. It's not as quiet as I thought it was going to be. People are asking me to do things, so we'll do them. Are you walking tomorrow? Nah. Never definitive. Stephen Wilson, good morning. It's hard for me to tell the wobbling too because the gimbal looks like it's trying for me, but I have to look at the video on a different screen, I think. Anyway, maybe when we get to the tables by the East River, I can try to rebalance real quick. Jeff, hello, good morning. At least it's not buffering. Yeah, I'll take that. The audio thing does annoy me a little bit because I try to have good audio when I can. And I tested it too. Like, I made a private stream. I played it. It was working. There was a weird ticking sound. I did hear that. But I thought maybe it was all my electronics in one room giving feedback. But who knows? Antonello in Italy, hello? Alright, Dave says it's fine enough. Okay. Alright. I wasn't... it was a ledge I could sit on comfortably and rest the gimbal down on his tripod. I was looking for a platform. That's why I was hiding in the bushes. Walking by the UN school. UNIS. United Nations International School. That's what it stands for. I'm just not sure what was causing that odd, whatever it was. Anyway, we'll figure it out. So for now, we just won't use the external microphone. Wait a second, I don't know where it is though. Since I just moved, I have no idea where a lot of my stuff is, but I should have something. Alexander, I thought, well, nothing has just changed except iPhone 12 mini starts to have problems on Verizon. So Dave, the GOAT, had me change, but we're testing different phones. So if this works consistently in today's stream, then I can actually exchange the iPhone 12 mini since nothing else has changed. And plus on Prism, I can't set keyframe intervals or anything like that. But it should be able to do 1080p at 30 frames a second. Anyway. This is the FDR, yes, on my right. On the elevated platform. Still can't go this way. So you gotta take the detour across the street and we'll go back to the river at 20th Street. Anna, hello. Sense it does a little bit better than the iPhone 8 with the sky not being overblown, so that's good. Herman, hello. Actually, I was thinking about it. I should be able to do the direct USB-C connection with the with this thing, with the Rode. It should. I have to see if I can find the cable though. Yeah, everything is pretty much, well, it looks like there's still a lot of juvenile leaves, but by June, everything is pretty mature. If the stabilization's okay, then we'll just keep moving. Justin, thank you. Yeah, this is an issue this morning. I don't want to plug in my external microphone again since it seems like it's not working properly today. Nate, good morning. The vehicles are too big to argue with. Yeah, it's not a battle I can win against a vehicle. Maybe I hope so. I just want to get back to the East River. Don, good morning. Oh yes, this is great. Can we go to the Staten Island Ferry? Perhaps, but not today. Ooh, what is that? It's like a tugboat pulling whole crane system. Stevie, good morning. Yes, it's very quiet today. Ever since my external microphone failed, the audio's been quiet. Oh no, why is Jesus Christ advertising security hardware? Yeah, Maria, very nice morning. It's warmer again. The temperatures are now within the average. Jesus is branching out. Carpentry and internet security. Walked by from Denmark. Hello. Glad to inspire walked by. My only thought is to just start walking with what you got. Details on data plans. No, but today, Jesus Christ's chats are sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. There's never a good way, for all the different YouTube videos I've seen where it's sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, there's never been a very seamless transition into the ad spot. Here, this is my transition from it. You ever have to deal with trash in your life? Well, this stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Sorry. Belfast if I have plans for the weekend. Well, not really. Today is my 12th day of work in a row, so I'm just going to hopefully rest. Also, the Prism app on Android always gets stuck in terms of how many viewers I could see. So I have no idea how many people are actually here, but that's okay. Ciao from Italy. Hi. It's Milano walking tour. Daryl, hello. We are to International. Yes, thank you. Okay, well. Oh, yeah, I did want to check one thing. Let's see. Because I can't find that wire, or I don't know exactly where to start looking for it. And it's such a small wire, I gotta check Amazon for a sec. Thank you, Noah, for letting me know. I've been stuck at 40. Ooh, the sun got stuck right behind that building, so it should get very bright after. Actually, it's very hazy this morning, isn't it? Still nice though. A lot of new growth on the pine trees. You can see them coming out like little fingers. Wooden Jedi, good morning. Maria, yeah, that seems to be more on Android. I've never had that problem on iPhones, but Android seems to have that particular issue. Alright, so this is the road. Wireless go to USB-C cable. It should be any data cable, but it's a very specific small one. Maybe it's not a very specific one. I should have something at home. Alright, forget it. A new t-shirt, lots of growth on the pine trees. Yeah, this whole power plant is here. There's some sea foam down there. All right, let's get past this FDR. Well, it's the same gimbal. I just had to rebalance it for the Pixel, but it got unbalanced when I unplugged the microphone. Talking. Sergio, this is the Franklin Delano Roosevelt Drive, FDR Drive. And the speed limit is 40, but the true speed limit is 80. That's a bus from Staten Island. Yes, Mike, it's a little much. So I'm definitely enjoying the weekend off. So yeah, the title is that every Friday we walk along the East River. So it was a joke. Sarcasm. Alright, back to the river, away from this noise. Yeah, Maria, there's definitely certain sections though that I've seen crashes happen because they were going too fast. Who's that anchor? Kevin, I'm well. How are you? Yeah, Mike, I hope so too. You wrapped up for the weekend at 10:30? That's a good Friday. The squirrel is using the water fountain. Appropriate usage of the park's facilities. And peace, hello. If I have many boxes, the item is usually in the last 2 boxes. Yeah, I feel like it is. Luckily, most of the boxes are unpacked actually, but I do have a bunch of boxes in my office area that have many loose wires, so finding loose wire you need is going to be needle in a haystack territory. Kevin, the weather's very nice. The microphone volume, not so much. How many hours today? Well, I always start pretty early, so I try to end pretty early, but I think they stuck a meeting in near the end of the day for me. Friday afternoon meetings are never ideal. Nobody's paying attention anyway. Question of the day, jam or jelly? Isn't there a joke about that? But I don't think it's appropriate. Let's see if I can get behind. Yeah, BitCloud is just something we're trying out. Katie says we're buffering. Anyone else? I know Dave has a lot invested in the buffering game, so he'll be very upset if it's not really buffering. Alright. You gotta be careful with these boy who cried wolf kind of things. Makes me nervous. Alright, Dave still wins here. The Pants building. Somebody identified it the other day, but I already forgot. Daryl with the $2.99 super sticker. Thank you. Daryl Bazet. Bezet? Or Bazet? Or neither. That building says 10 grand on the side. I'm assuming that's not the price of an apartment. Or actually it might be. Who knows? Looks pretty fancy. But somebody identified that building the other day. I don't remember it being called 10 grand anything. Anyway. Williamsburg Bridge in the front. Yeah, it's definitely warm today. No jacket. And I'm sweating. Beautiful day. Good morning. No, yeah, it's not the building. I'm assuming it's the address. But 10 grand a month apartments aren't outside the realm of possibility, unfortunately. Thanks. Cinzia or Chinzia? Commute pie. Happy Friday. Still holding this wire. Tide is low enough to have revealed some seaweed. get some overhead mobility also. You don't want to lose your overhead mobility. Ah, Lisa, I haven't seen you yet. Hello, Lisa. Janice, good morning. Hopefully everything went okay with the prosthesis fitting. Kevin, you too. My temperature's not different at the Melbourne at the moment. Huh. Tanley with a 5-pound super chat. Finding haystack meals. Thanks, Diana. Hopefully I find it. I'll do some testing today just to see if that fixes the audio. I guess it took about 10 minutes for this microphone to die out. A little less actually, so I'll just have to run a long enough private stream to test it properly. Dublin, Kirill, Andrea, hi. I might have a cousin in Russia named Kirill as well. And just for my curiosity, what percentage of the normal volume is the stream? Like if my usual microphone is 100%, what are we at right now? Like 50%? Is it that low or lower? No pigeon size, the other birds, yes. %. Okay, so we're at 70% out of 100. Not the worst. Now, Dave, you know what I'm going to say, right? It's all relative. So I see a lot between like 60 and 85, so 70 seems to be a decent average of all that. And Chefalope has 40%. That's aberrant. Sergio says 20 to 25%. 20 to 25% lower, or are we at 20 to 25%? Rather than 100%. That's a pretty big difference. That boat is carrying a heavy load. Today, no takeout. Maybe later in the afternoon. Today, unless Mrs. Commuter makes something, will be a cereal day. It's slow, put it that way. All right. Okay. Hopefully, again, just for this stream, and I get it figured out by the next one. It's like a whole new learning experience since we're shifting platforms a little bit from iPhones. 84.3%. Now we're exact. Good. Yeah, Lisa, this is I'm at the mercy of YouTube's algorithms. They do what they do. Which is fine. Everyone progresses at their own rate. That's right, we got some Latin situation here. There's that wide load coming through. Mr. Big Dance, hello. That was pretty cool. Was it yesterday? Ariel or the Urbanist was able to throw up a live stream in midair on an airplane. That was pretty cool. Internet on airplanes is awful. So the fact that he was able to get that up, it's pretty cool. David in Brisbane, hello. Can I swim? I can swim, but I don't think I'd be able to swim around New York City. It's a great swim tour. Yeah, Lisa, I don't know how it calculates live incomes. I know there were a couple of super chats today, so not sure. I think they are, Kelly. Oh, we didn't check the gas prices at our favorite gas station with all these gas situations going on. I said gas so many times in that sentence. Linda, we're all good. How are you? The baby was not sleeping from like 2 a.m. I don't know what's going on, but it could be a bit of a sleep regression. Gigi, good morning. Sorry about the audio today. Roy Tanton gas is a new toilet paper. PJ, good morning. Need to go over to a cozy lake. Probably do. Purple Queen, happy Friday. Nilda, good morning. I'm not even sure what the deal with the gas is. I haven't really read the news recently. Oh, you can't even fill gas cans or other items at the gas stations at DC? Huh. Yeah, if anybody wants to explain all that. This is also partly where I get all my news. Thanks, Commute. Yeah, that's what we're hoping for too. I apologize on behalf of all Russians for hacking pipelines. Thanks, Noah. Still stuck at 40 on my end. Stefan Schober's here. Hello. Now, I do have questions about hackers hacking pipelines. Can you electronically hack a pipeline, or are they literally taking hatchets and hacking at pipelines? Wow, look at all these little flowers in that tree. Bethany, good morning. No jokes for that one, Dave. I guess it was too ridiculous of a question for my end. East River Ferry's zooming. Oh yeah, people fish on the East River all the time. You can Google NYC river fishing recommendations, and you'll see what the recs are for consuming fish from here. Valves are all controlled remote. No, I think we should go back to manual opening of the valves. I vote Dave to do the driving. Yeah, even though we haven't really changed what time we go out here because the sun is coming out earlier and earlier, people are taking advantage. It's Big Dog here. Hello. That's another solution, Noah. But I want Dave to drive. All right, let's. This was always a questionable area for service. Well, not always. Ever since my iPhone 12 mini struggles started 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, Lisa, there's also a like an NYC.gov or something, actual official website. They give you a Tesla to drive. It just won't take you that. It'll take you longer to fill up. Unless they got those super fast superchargers. Thanks, Colleen. Again, everyone tuning in who's used to the volume being a little louder, we are having microphone issues today. And I guess the Pixel's not very good at the microphone on its own. One day, Katie, one day. We just got to get to our next walkway by the compost pile. And as Stevie reminds us, we must not forget, it's all relative. It's not this light out in DC yet. It's interesting that it's darker than here. For me, anyway. I don't know. Ah, Mrs. Swanky Lectures here. Hello. Mia says the image is very clear. That's good. They haven't had any buffering here. Those trees with the iPhone 12 mini in recent days have caused a lot of problems. So that sounds like the Pixel, well, not say sounds, but it seems like the Pixel does decently enough with video. So now all I gotta do is fix my audio, and it sounds, like we'll be back in business. The puzzle is coming back together. We have all the pieces. Just gotta arrange them. Good to hear, Missy. Good to hear. Hassan, could be coincidence. I mean, it could be, but we had problems for like 3 weeks straight. So I don't know. That was too long of a time to do nothing from my end. The truth will set you free. Yeah, I mean, again, we'll see what my schedule allows to stream for this weekend. If I can, I will. And my Wednesday stream was good too. Yeah, so it sounds like we found it. I could just go back to the iPhone 8 because that worked fine, but it could not handle the blue sky and the city at the same time. It blew out the sky too much. I mean, Ronald, the only kind of streaming I have an issue with really is the ones that are doing it to disrupt and annoy on purpose. I think that's the only kind of stream I really don't appreciate. I mean, you only have one life in this world, depending on what you believe, and you might as well make it a positive effect on others. I mean, the iPhone 8 is a pretty old phone now. So I guess the Pixel, a little bit newer. Not known for video, but not bad. Yeah, I guess when you can control, at least you can control the volume. That's a good point, yeah. At least you can control the volume. Couldn't control the buffering if it's on my end or the video call. But volume. Oh, it's volume. Always walk on this thing here. Oh. Yeah, it's better than whatever it was in the past days. That was... I guess sweat marks are very oddly positioned. Man from Princeton, hi. Paulo says the views make up for the buffering. Hopefully there's no more buffering in general. Yeah, so many folks out today enjoying the weather and the sun this morning. Us included. Us included. People don't take much notice of a man walking with a phone on a stick. I mean, it's also New York, so it's not the weirdest thing people have seen. A man with phone on stick. Plus, I guess so many people vlog these days, it's not a really big difference. Or a big aberration. Whatever you want to call it. Katie Gaswood's BitCloud. BitCloud is some sort of a... I don't even understand it, really. Social media crypto platform that lets you have coins based on social media presence. Seems interesting. I don't understand it, but I didn't do too much due diligence on it. Photos from around New York. Let's see here. 6:49 a.m. Things are getting there. Getting there slowly, but also quickly. Elliot, what's loosey-goosey? What can I do? I think some of these parts of the East River pathway are necessary evils to get to the nicer areas. I think overall, there's a much nicer running path along the Hudson. And Star, hello. Absolutely missed out, Dave. Oh, yes, I see, Elliot. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I just thought it was interesting. Weird, but interesting. But also, there's a lot of it feels a lot like it did in the end of 2017, beginning of 2018, just before everything fell apart again. So we'll see what happens. SJ, good morning. All right, here we are. No wide angle on this phone, just telephoto. And regular. So, don't think there's any point in switching to the zoom lens. Nobody understands, Elliot. It's true. Everyone speculates. morning definitely has some good lighting. Oh, hey, what? Hold on a second. Why is there a giant ship there? It's just kind of hanging out. Oh no, it's moving very slowly. It's got like multiple tugboats on it. Should that thing be here? I feel like I've never seen a ship this big on the East River. Yeah, what is that tugboat doing? Yeah, did it go too far? There's a lot of people on it too. The East River's not very deep. I think the Hudson's deeper. I don't know, it's a little interesting. A lot of people seem to be very interested on that boat, on that ship. Figure out what's going on. The bridge height was designed for battleships to pass under. So it should be okay. But I feel like there's definitely something weird going on, right? It looks like it is trying to turn it around. Alright, this is worth investing a little time into. What time is it? I dropped my little headphone thing. Okay, got it. So they are turning around that whole ship? That sounds like they made a mistake then. Huh. How much time can I dedicate to this? We're pretty close, but it's where I have to be, but not that close. If it's making a U-turn, that means that it did something it shouldn't have done. Huh. You know what? I have a zoom lens on this phone, right? That's not... I guess it won't work. It only lets me use the front or the rear. Fine. Thanks. Alright, I need to... I'm a little bit invested here. We gotta see what happens. Let's get closer. We're gonna get closer and watch for a little bit. If I'm late, I'm late today. This is a little bit interesting. It's trying to block the channel. Well, I hope it's not trying to do that, because that's going to be trouble for everyone. And it looks like if that ship goes sideways, it's definitely gonna block the channel. You checked on Citizen app, but it doesn't show anything yet. Well, I think we're breaking news here. We are this is CNN, or whatever. Can't do James Earl Jones, unfortunately. It's a difficult voice to do. Right, we can't see the ship right now. We got to get to the... It's 3/4 of a mile wide. Okay, pretty wide. That amounts to about 15 city blocks. Do I feel safe, Katie? Yeah, I'm good. But I am trying to get closer to this boat. Alright, let me hug the perimeter here. I think the ship disappeared. There is no ship. This isn't the ship you're looking for. Yeah, it's turning around, it looks like. It says State of Maine on it. So the ship came from Maine? Yeah, this is exactly what I was trying to find, Mie. me get a photo of this too. Oh yeah, when you're over here, it doesn't look like it's that odd. There's plenty of room, but why is it turning around? That's the answer. Well, right there it says State of Maine. I don't think that's the name of the ship, unless it is. Maybe they thought they could get to Maine through the East River. They made an oopsie. So I'm assuming, here's my assumption. Let's make an ASS out of you and me. So that ship got in here. Sounds like it wasn't supposed to be here, because those two little tugboats say City of New York on them, right on the sides. So I imagine they came in and they said, all right, we're getting you out of here. So they came in to turn this thing around. Yes, me. Unfortunately, with the Prism app, I can't tell who's a member. Only moderators, unfortunately. I wish I could. So I wonder if as soon as they turn a ship around, if it's just going to go on its own, or if it's going to do something else. Mgoo Sober. Hello. Looks slightly submerged? I don't know. I'm looking at that little color division. It seems to be pretty even across the whole thing. Captain must have left his phone back in Maine. He probably used Apple Maps instead of Google Maps, and it took him up the East River instead of in the Atlantic. Almost turned around. Is it heading for that dock? Are they trying to push it along this thing over here? Are they lining it up against the dock over here? Maybe they are. Instead of just turning it around. Maybe they just wanted to line it up right here. And get it parked with this dock. I don't know what kind of deliveries they take at this dock, if that's what they're doing. I can hear the trains going over the Manhattan Bridge. Water depth. We always talk about it, I always forget. It's one of those things I can never remember. But it doesn't get that deep in the East River. Maybe like 60 feet? Yes, Dave. Seems to be part of a morning stretch. Yeah, so they're probably pushing up that ship against the dock here. I don't think it's just being turned around. I don't think. Anya Merman, or Merman, like mermaid. Maybe that's why you know so much about the ships and the water. Aha. The USS State of Maine is Maine's Maritime Training Academy ship. Oh, so it is the name of the ship. So it's like driver's ed for large ships. Sonic or Wendy's? Well, I don't really have... I think they're just opening a Sonic up here, like, soon. So it's been Wendy's for me. Oh, max of 108. Got it, Noah. So I was close, but I was kind of an average there. At least I was within that range. I'll take the win. Yeah, it seems like they're pushing up that ship against the dock here. Alright, I think we kind of solved the mystery for the moment. Because otherwise it would have fully turned around and gone down the East River. And the gate here is closed. You used to be able to walk through here, but I think ever since they had the construction. You can, Juniper. I think, I forget what the number is set to, but Nightbot is just an automatic thing. So if you go over a certain amount, Nightbot gets a little frustrated. Oh, your son graduated SUNY Maritime. That's wait, SUNY Maritime is a real SUNY school? Not that it's fake, I just never heard. There's a lot of things I don't know. It got fully turned around now, to the point that the sun's reflecting off of it. Oh, which is in the Bronx, been there for decades. Interesting. And they only focus on like maritime related learning, I guess. Yeah, both of the tugboats are now lined up to push perpendicular to the ship. Very interesting, a waitress. Yeah, it seems like they're gonna just push it against the dock. Okay. I just wanted to solve the mystery. Mystery solved, let's go. Plus, I was getting a little bit oversunned there. Good morning. CSI. The work is done. What did Dave do again? Yes, Joshua, welcome. Again, the volume is a little bit weird today on my end. I apologize for that. Hopefully, we get that sorted by the next stream. Alexandra, we're all good. Maybe didn't sleep too well last night. Woke up around 2 and stayed up. Tugboat ballet. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. Just tugging with me. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Oh, you got a 9-week-old kitten keeping you up. Oh goodness. I thought cats love to sleep. I wonder if we can go a slightly different route here. Yeah, let's go this way.
peeling away from the river. Gonna start thinking about winding down. Yep. Lots of strange running styles today. Yeah, you could definitely see a lot of interesting running forms if you just sit by the river and watch. Not that any of them are wrong, just interesting. I guess gait and running biomechanics can get pretty important in high-level athletics, but we're just watching joggers. I sit here like Cartman. Man. Hey, match it post. It's filming a speed before we ran out of ideas. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool, a waitress. Very cool. Lawrence, hello. Lisa, it's like deja vu, right? Let's see if we can keep this up for 3 months. Just skirting 32. Let's go to Stewart Park. That's where we'll end. Kind of like last week. Is this a playground of a nursery? No, I think these are housing. Here we're watching a stream of a guy watching himself in Times Square. I guess stranger things have happened. It's the YouTube algorithm is playing with my feelings. Is what I think it is. Gregory Torres, good morning. See, light's changing in our favor. And there it goes. Dave's taking the bow because there's not been one glitch. Can we blame the audio on you then? That's me, Lisa. A helicopter. We'll go to Stewart Park for our sign off. Audio is all relative. Indeed it is. Yes. Perception, hearing, all that. Different. Mike, thank you. You too. Leanne, yep. Just a few minutes, but good to have you. No, a Seward. I'll see if I can show you a sign. Gotta cross the street now. Oh, now I understand how I said here like Cartman. Sometimes I guess I do it inadvertently. That's turning through space-time. Yes. No car. Car stopped. Where am I going to enter this park? Can't see because of the sun. There we go. Tape says Genius Bar tomorrow. Maybe. Or I'll just stick with the Pixel. I don't know. If I can fix the audio. If not, then I guess you'll never know the name of the park and how it's spelled because they don't think it's important enough and blocked it with trash. Somewhere in here is the name of the park. How about them apples? Hold on. We've been waiting for our friends. Oh. Left. gift to Mrs. No, she's pretty happy with her OnePlus 8 Pro. Hey, Mrs. Swanky Laxer, the $14.99 Australian. Enjoy your weekend from us. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Swanky Laxer. Appreciate it. Big dog's heading out right on time as we are about to end the stream. Got the playground to myself. Normally wouldn't be around here because I don't particularly want to film children. But I also am intrigued by playgrounds because I feel like there's so many more things I could climb with more strength that I didn't have as a kid. Anyway. Here we are, middle of Seward Park. So thanks everyone for joining today. We had a better day of video quality. No buffering, but some audio troubles, which happens, I guess. Thank you, Noah, for letting me know where we're signing off today. To me, it still looks like 40. Prism app is not doing what it's supposed to do on Android. But thanks everyone. Thank you for the super chats and super stickers. I appreciate you. Thanks for donating your time. The most precious resource we have. Thanks members, subscribers, and mods as always. Without you, we'd be nowhere. Alright, have a great day wherever you are. We'll see you all in the next one. Can you handle that sunlight pixel? Not as well as the iPhone 12. Anyway, bye everyone.